has become a symbol of their defiance.
Awesome. Well, I'm Tessa Smith with Screen Rant. Thank you both so much for taking the time today.
Hi, Tessa.
Hey.
I thought this movie was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I want to know, for the two of you, what is it, the dynamic like when you get on set, as a couple? Like, do you kind of separate yourselves when the cameras start rolling, or how does that work?
Well, the day starts really early for us. We're the first people to turn up on set before the crew arrives, so the set is completely empty. We have a cup of coffee and we walk around and we talk about the day. And it's a really important part of our creative process to get like 45 minutes just alone to talk about creative things. And then the director of photography comes in, the camera operators come in, and we start to fold the crew into our discussions for the day.
Yeah, I think it's so important, and it's such a luxury when you're able to do that, to be able to come in early and get a sense, especially of a new set. What is your environment like? What can you interact with? Like, where can you walk? What's there? Because obviously humans interact with their environment. That's all we do. So to be able to start taking up space in that, in the quiet, without a million people watching and without the pressure of having to come on, we gotta go. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite things about working with Paul.
Oh, I love that. Well, one thing, Milla, you've played so many badass women before. What would you say sets Grey Alice apart from the others?
Grey Alice is the first real magical creature I've ever played. I've done a lot of sci-fi. I've been created in laboratories. I've been injected with viruses. It's always been kind of corporate. This is the first really organic, magical being that I've been able to play. And that's really exciting for me because fantasy is one of my favorite genres of books, and I read fantasy books all the time. And it was just definitely a dream come true to be able to go into that world, that mythological world where, you have these deities and the archetypes and the curses and the blessings and all of these things, and you're trying to understand the root of where they come from and what their purpose is and what that archetype is. And it was beautiful to be able to kind of delve so deeply into a character.
You're so good in this. You really are. And then, Paul, what was it like to collaborate with George R.R. Martin on this?
It was a lot of pressure. Mila's a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. This is his really one of his first big movies that he's done. Obviously, he's had massive success in television. So there was a lot of pressure on us, and to adapt George R.R. Martin it's a big deal. So we kept him very close. He saw all of the screenplays. He had input. He gave notes. We took those notes. So he's very involved. And then the most stressful part of the whole process was going and screening the finished movie for, which it was stressful, but it had an amazing end because he turned around and said he loved it. Felt we had really captured his voice in the adaptation better than anyone had done before. So, we came across, we were very happy. Stressed, but happy.
Awesome. Well, like I said, I really had fun with this. I really enjoyed it. I think it's beautiful. And thank you so much for your time, guys.
Her power grows stronger by the day. Our time is running out.